two different kind of Trembleur. This one uh, was made with the method Jean-François Escoulen method. It's a French wood turner, well-known wood turner. And last spring, I went to the Ottawa Valley Club, wood turner club, something. Like we were about 10 of us going there, and Elie Avisera showed us another method to do it. um, the difference between the two, you can see here, it's a kind of a cup, and this one, the ends with the finial. La coupe ici en haut est très importante because in the Escoulen method, you hold that like that, the end part in the truck, and the other part here in the life center to keep it center. Okay. The other one, and well, when you have that like that, you begin by working near the cup, reduce the wood to 1/8 or something like that, the thinnest you want, and working on this way. After maybe 4 or 5 inches, the part will shake to a point that you will need a steady rest to hold it. So the kind of steady rest I used was something like that. I hold it with the C-clamp, and I have a cord to hold the thinnest part of the trembleur. On the other hand, with Elie Avisera, for beginning, you don't need a tool rest, not a tool rest, steady rest, and you use a steady rest like that. So it goes directly in the tailstock. It has Morse taper here to go in there. For this one, it's a Morse taper 3, and here there's a cavity about 2 inches deep and a cord to hold the thinnest part of the trembleur. About the cord must be waxed because for small thing like that, I would turn very fast. So if it's not wax, it will burn the trembleur or the cord itself. Well, I don't know if you are interested to see how I can do that. You start then with a piece 5 inches long, about 2 inches, 2.5 inches diameter, and you begin by finding the center at each end, and you find also the position of the nail, and when you still have the solid block, you drill holes for the nails already. After that, you mounted it in the truck and made a tenon at this part. You reverse it, hold it by the tenon, and now drill the hole inside. When it is done, you reverse it again and hold it with jaws in extension, and you are ready to make the Morse taper. So to do the Morse taper, you can copy the life center. You go at the largest part of the taper, make the measurement and copy it on the wood. After that, at some distance, you measure the smaller part of the more steeper, and then you have to make an even slope between the two measurements here. Um, if you have some defect in your slope here, if it is concave, it's not too bad because it will hold in there with the two upper parts. But if it's convex, it's not good. You won't be able to have it center. So the other difference from Escoulen to Avisera is that you don't start with a big piece of wood. You start with a small cross section, half an inch of wood, like this one. And you pass it through the headstock and hold it near the jaws here. So all the work will be done here, even when you go away like that. So the first 1.5 inches, 2 inches will be rigid. It won't shake at all. Okay. Alors. So. Okay. Then with the skew, I will finish the finial. So one hint that Eli Avisera told us is that when you use the skew, you put the tool holder higher than the center line, and using other gouges, you lower it. So I make a V cut to end the finial. not too bad. You bought that? Okay. I can. Normally, you sand and finish after each section you turn, because after that it will be you can't go back. It will be too soft, too not solid. Okay. So I pull out another portion of the, let's say, about 2 fingers will be enough. Okay. So I did not install the well, support, the toolers, the steady rest, uh, because when I will install it, the tool holder will be too large here, and I will have difficulty to continue. So I try to begin with holding only with my finger here. Okay. So with the cord, I just make a loop around the trembleur. Hmm? Non, faut que ça soit très smooth. Ok. Hmm? Oui, j'ai fait plusieurs essais depuis 2 semaines. J'avais toujours la même corde. J'ai changé ce soir, mais l'ancienne corde était encore parfaite. Je vais te montrer ça. Pour finir, je finis comme ça, par en arrière. Et puis je mets un peu de tension ici. Like that. Okay. So the cord, I bought it at Michael's in Vaudreuil. It's a wax cord. There's several colors. Yeah, it's spray wax. Okay, so you see, we don't have to break the tailstock. But that, yeah, I don't have to do that. À peu près 2000 RPM. Again, I will pull out another portion so that the process is the same for all the. So the process is always the same thing. Oh yeah, the wood is maple, and it would be better if all the grain are in line. Okay, like if you split a piece of a maple, uh, but if you don't, it's not too bad. No, no, I have no. Even that is bullseye maple that a friend of mine gave me. So, and pardon, half an inch. Yeah, it's a little bit less than half an inch. Half an inch, it doesn't go through the headstock, so little bit less. Okay, thank you.